So the big reveal happens in the bistro, of course. Where else?
This is my son. This is my son.
There's more to it than just Stevie's the dad. There's so many sort of emotions flying around. There's so many characters involved, and it has so many different repercussions for each and every one of them. So I think it's a really clever story, and we've really enjoyed it, even though it's really sad. And now everybody knows, of course, it's not just how Michelle and Steve deal with the news in their relationship, it's how Leanne and Steve and Nick and Leanne and Michelle and Nick and all these different people, there's just this mess that's been left behind. Between Leanne and Nick, it certainly sort of opens up the question is, right, who is the dad now, and who is going to play the dad in this little boy's life, and can you both be the dad?
I don't know what you want, but if you think you're going to play any part in my son's upbringing, you're wrong.
It's certainly going to cause a few broken hearts, I think, along the way for lots of them, because the only person who really has got what they wanted is Leanne with the baby, but she's not, I wouldn't say she's happily ever after.
You lost Rory. You'll lose Steve.
The actual punch was one of the last scenes that we shot, so it had already been quite a busy day, but I think we were kind of aware that we needed some time, just the two of us, to kind of, you know, have a little bit of time between the two characters, given that the story has come to a bit of a climax. And we had what we sort of would call a loose rehearsal, where we didn't really go for it, and then we just went for one take, and we were quite lucky that all the words came out in the right places. And it's been really nice getting to know Kim as an actor, because we've not really worked together before. Even though, you know, I play Leanne and I want to shake her sometimes, I have to retain a level of feeling sorry for her, and I have to look after her, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to play her. And I do feel sorry for her. Equally, as a viewer, I feel sorry for Michelle. They made great friends, and it was nice to explore that journey, but who knows, we're in a soap opera, anything could happen.
I've changed my mind about putting your name on the birth certificate.
Leanne was abandoned as a child herself. She was brought up with secrets and lies, and her mum left her, and, you know, Janice and Les brought her up, and I think her main focus for Oliver is that she doesn't want to lie to him from the word go. So she chooses not to put Nick's name on the birth certificate.
The difference is you had Kylie on your side, didn't you? She loved you. She wanted you to be Max's dad. I'm not sure Leanne does.
We explore Nick's journey and how he copes with the revelation that Leanne's actually decided, you're not going to go on that birth certificate.
You had such a go at me for not telling you about Toya and Peter.
I'm sorry.
You're a hypocrite, Leanne.
I've always said this about Leanne. She is a massive hypocrite. She always has been, and that's one of her character traits. I kind of like that continuity, that she's quite sanctimonious. She thinks she's always right, and most of the time she isn't. I should actually really hate her, but I actually just want to shake her. I think Leanne always knew that one day this would all come out in the wash. And obviously Steve is now, like, it's out in the open that he's the dad. Obviously that's going to have a huge impact on his relationship with Michelle, but also it's going to have a massive impact on his relationship with Leanne, which has always been a friendship, even though they made a baby together. They're going to be in each other's lives, and they're going to be bringing up this child, and even though they're not together, they might have different opinions and arguments as to how and why and where and how it should all be done. I'm sure they'll disagree on lots of things. That opens up a whole new world there, but obviously for him, his whole world's just come crashing down, so that'd be great to see as well.